Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Hello. Hi, good to see you. Gigguk. We've got some Gigguk. It's winter. I haven't watched a whole lot of anime at all. I've been trying to get through the first episode of Uma Musume, uh, but I don't have a lot of time. It's a lot of stuff going on in my life. But I do like Gigguk, and I like his take on things, especially anime related. We're gonna like it, and we're gonna have fun. Yeah, I'm not even sure what really came out this year. I'm not very aware, but we're gonna find out. Maybe something will pique my interest. But yeah, let's go.
Anime? You need to chill out.
No,
I'm out here trying to cover
don't
all
tell
of
it
these
to
shows,
chill.
but how is anyone meant to give them a chance when there's barely enough time to keep up with all of these juggernaut sequels all coming out in one single season? It took literally a single episode for Jujutsu Kaisen to take over the anime community again before dropping an entire light novel chapter over a single frame. To which the fan base replied,
It's cool that he included the artists' names in there with that. What's going on with Jujutsu Kaisen, which I've never seen, but people seem to like it. Anyway.
I ain't reading all that. Not because it was too much. They actually just can't read. I can't even hate though, because the start has been firing on all cylinders, producing some of the most artistically creative action.
It is
referencing
really
some
well
of the
done.
greatest scenes in cinematic history. That's right. One
Oh.
Punch Man Season 3. We got more Hell's Paradise. This one hasn't quite gotten to the same level of hype as
It
some
looks
of the
good
other
too,
shonen action
but-
shows, which is a shame, because it's got a unique world with a lot of interesting things going on. See, like, the interesting thing about the power system in Hell's Paradise is that it's completely derived from Self-Cest. I'm going to let the viewers think
That's
about
cool.
that one for a second.
I
There's
will.
the third season of Oshinoko, and
Oh.
while manga readers have flinched in disgust, I think the season's going to explore some interesting stuff. If I remember correctly, we'll really get to see Ruby flex her power levels this arc, and the interesting thing about her power system is that it's derived from Insect. Trigun Stargate is bringing the final season of the Trigun
Oh, shit.
remake. Fire Force is also
I was actually wanting to see watch the first season of the Trigun. It's just the CG, but I hear the CG is really good. But I'm stuck in my ways because I grew up on Trigun. I used to watch that on Adult Swim when it was on when I was a kid. It was really hard to find anime back then. You had to pay like $40 for a DVD. Fire Force,
its
sorry.
final season, and from the outer
Oh,
context
final
of clips
season.
I've seen, there are some absolutely insane things going on that makes me want to catch up. Free Ren has finally returned.
Hey.
And while I'm dead excited for this, I'm not sure what the series could possibly do to surpass the masterpiece of the first season we got. Hold on a second.
This is for you, Majin Buu!
The My Hero Academia spin-off is continuing, coming off
eh.
the back of the exceptional main series.
I stopped watching My Hero like after the fourth season. I hear the last season was really good, but yeah, I just can't do it anymore.
Finale. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this one, but can it ever reach the heights
No.
of moments like this from the main series?
Tomori Shigaraki was my hero, do you understand? And he was a gamer like me.
Speaking of gamers, we
Okay.
got some sad stories about gamers too. Hell Mode Hardcore Gamer is about a true gamer who just wants to find a challenge. He browses the web to find that one title that hits, but far too often he's left with one all too familiar scene.
All right.
終わったたった3年でサービス終了とか
Damn. That's crazy. It's been 3 years since the launch of Honkai Star Rail.
Oh,
Today they
boy.
are celebrating with the release of
Oh,
their new
boy.
region, as they are also the
You know, he's really good with the ads. Good job. I didn't even see that one coming.
sponsor of today's video. There's no
Good
way they're
job.
going to approve this segue. Honkai Star Rail is a game that I know nothing about. Nope, absolutely nothing. Definitely not know the lore, the characters, and spent way too much time playing this game.
did
Look,
see
it's
you
an
was
anime
playing
game, okay?
that.
But I've heard that it's a game about traveling around the cosmos, going to different planets, and right now they have just introduced their new world, Plan Arcadia, a subculture state where fantasy lingers in reality, entertainment transforms
I will
life.
not be
A
playing
thriving
this,
world
so-
blessed by the Eon Aha. Wait, isn't that the Eon that gave some of his almighty power to a worm? What the hell is this world going to be like? And when the Astro Express crew arrives, the latest Phantasm Moon games will also be underway. And of course, with new worlds comes new characters like Yao Guang, the first universal support character of Elation, a proud and haughty young lady with the elegance of a peacock. And there's also Sparksy, the Elation's first damage dealer. She's a persona Sparkle created to ride the internet trends as Plan Arcadia's top streamer. Oh my god, they made a VTuber. And version 4.0 is also packed with rewards. A free 20 pool, Ruan
we like
brand new
VTubers
outfit,
around
your
here.
choice of a limited 5-star character plus 1,600 stellar jades await. You can also join the event for a chance to win the big prize of 100-star rail special passes. So what are you waiting for? You can download the game by clicking the link in the description and using the codes on screen for some stellar jades. Editor, can you please copy and paste these codes to my account? Thank you very much. Thank you to Honkai Star Rail for sponsoring us today. And with that said, back to Winter.
There we go. That's the intro I like. Oh, yeah.
Damn. An anime.
There was that Darwin experiment, I think is what it's called. I wanted to see that. I saw a couple of clips and I was like, that looks really good.
Set in America? What the hell's going to happen
Is that
here?
what this is?
For one of the wildest
Yep,
concepts
Darwin
of the season,
incident.
we have the Darwin incident, starring the most unique protagonist you're going to see in Winter.
There is no mistake now. This baby is a hybrid born of a human and a chimpanzee. A humanzee.
Why are you going to do Sea Dog like that?
Only in anime would you get a political thriller starring a humanzee hybrid created by a doctor named Gross Man, set in America,
Gross
being attacked
Man.
by a terrorist organization led by Obama, who are terrorizing America because they are, I shit you not,
Vegans.
Vegans.
and have it be played 100% straight. Look, I gotta give credit to the American characters though. He goes to high school and he's not bullied because he's a different race or for his looks, or that he's a failed half-human animal experimental abomination. They're just bullying him because he's vegan.
Oh.
This is a series that has the potential to use its insane premise to explore some interesting ideas, if it's able to balance out some of its self-indulgent philosophical musings every time someone asks Serious George a question here.
Say there was a mouse carrying a deadly disease for humans. What would you do in that case, huh?
If it was me, I think I'd shoot the mouse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. A new Fate set in America? What the hell's
Oh.
gonna happen here?
Really?
Yes, we got a new Fate anime in the
Really?
good old US of A.
Wow.
America have entered the fray, deciding to hold their own Holy Grail war with guns and burgers and freedom for some
Good.
reason we don't understand. Oh shit, is that oil?
We're gonna keep it.
If you're unaware, at its core, Fate is just a hypothetical Fortnite battle royale, except you get to match up some of the most legendary figures in history and see them fight. Take a person like Alexander the Great,
Sure.
living up to his namesake as one of the greatest generals the world has ever seen,
Absolutely.
commanding an army that never knew defeat, never lost a battle, becoming a symbol of the Greek Empire that the world still remembers to this day. But can they stop Prime Messi? Typically in war, there are 1, 2,
I don't.
3, 4, 5, 6. A large number of servants
Okay.
paired with a large number of masters, and most importantly, the war must be conducted in secret. Strange Fate contains a collection of some of the most varied and insane characters the franchise has seen. Something that's on brand as it's written by the creator of Baccano and Durarara.
Oh,
Two series
nice.
about eccentric, larger-than-life characters coming together to create absolute chaos in a shared setting with no
I saw-
true protagonist.
I saw a couple of episodes when that came out, but I think I was in the Navy or just getting out of the Navy when Baccano came out. Can't remember, but it looked pretty good.
This franchise was tailor-made for someone like him. Add to that Hiroyuki Sawano bringing his signature hype in the music, and A1 Pictures producing, in my opinion, some of the best action spectacle I've seen them do, and this may be just some of the most fun you can have as a Fate fan. But alongside that, we have the Holy Grail of Eris, meaning there are 2 big, shiny Holy Grails on display this season. And this one is not holding back at all. Beheading, death by dancing.
Sure.
I'm just glad we have a villainess anime with a villainess that actually looks villainous.
名前を呼んでるあなたの声
Next up, we have...
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
ジャスティン・ビーバー歌って
What?
When a show starts off with a cold lady adopting her estranged sister's daughter because her mum passed away in a car accident,
boy.
you know what ride you're about to get on. This is going to be a heavy show.
Gigguk Garnt always does this. It's probably the music that tears me up, but
and it is clear right from the
I don't
first
know.
5 minutes. But for those whose hearts are prepared, this might be the most powerful story you're gonna find this season. It's a depiction of grief that's not over-dramatized, never in your face, but it's such a human retelling of what it's like to process emotions you can never prepare for or teach yourself how to face. It's only when you do find yourself in those situations that you can only learn yourself through numbness, pain, and tears just what kind of person you are. I would say this feels like the kind of show you would need to prepare your emotions for if it didn't already make me emotional within the first 3 episodes. This is a story that feels so intimate. I can't help but think the creator must be sharing experiences deeply personal to them to be able to portray such emotions on screen. And it sucks that I already know this is going to be one of the best shows this season. Not enough people are going to be watching.
oh, this one. Everybody's raving about this.
Oh shit.
Damn, you having 5 babies?
This season, we are absolutely feasting with great romance anime, whichever subgenre you are looking for. Starting with one of my most anticipated, You and I Are Polar Opposites. Anime fans have never quite financially recovered from the Gyaru takeover Marin Kitagawa initiated, but this time we actually get to see things from the girl's perspective, which is a cool idea, but we all know how it goes now, guys. It looks cute right now, but we'll see how it is in another 2 seasons when somebody actually tries and shoots their shot.
Oh, okay. Well, that was quick.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I think a lot of anime, they're like bucking the trend of doing that, waiting forever for them to, the people to profess their love for each other. It's good. I think it's good for the genre of, unrequited love and slice of life type things.
Wait a minute.
I think it's good.
A minute. She's taking the shot.
Is this the dagger?
No way! Episode 1? That's a game-winning shot in episode 1! This is history in the making, folks! Honestly, this might be one of the most awkwardly wholesome romances I've seen in recent times.
It looks good.
Normally, I'm not into this kind of thing, but aside from being just cute, it's so painfully relatable at some points. The guy Googling how to keep a conversation with his girlfriend and getting caught. The two of them having completely different reads of a movie they watch together that make them understand each other just a bit more. The show so perfectly captures what it's like to be in that honeymoon period with a new partner. Nothing too cliche, nothing too over the top, just 2 dweebs awkwardly navigating a new relationship with each other.
Let's go.
Idol arrested, charged with domestic violence.
Next up, we've got a girl who takes care of her male idol who's actually cripplingly
I've never
anxious
seen
whenever
this.
he's not on stage.
I didn't. Okay.
Oshi the Rock. I was ready to clown on this one, but it's honestly a well-produced, self-aware comedy featuring a boy failure and a girl failure in one. The show feels like it's tailor-made for every Stray Kids fan who's aware enough of the pitfalls of the industry and wishes they could potentially help their favorite through the worst of it. After Oshinoko, I think we deserve a happy show about the idol industry for once.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay.
Alright, despite my first thoughts, this ain't gateway yaoi, this ain't even tomboy tomfoolery. We just have a shoujo starring a cool, androgynous female lead, and you know what? I kinda dig it. It's honestly just refreshing to see a character archetype you don't normally see in romance anime, with a dynamic that is just 2 chill, popular people being chill with each other, finding out that as chill as you are still not immune to charms. This one really surprised me. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, we still have some trashy harem rom-com. Now, everyone knows, in harem anime, the childhood friend gets a 10-point buff in the race to the finish line. But what if we even the playing field by making everyone the childhood friend? That's right, anyone could be the winner here. We just don't know. It could be the tsundere, the tan tomboy, the smug one, the short blued-haired girl.
Okay.
Even the girls are getting their fill of harem this year, as we have a new reverse harem anime featuring a protagonist who came from America?
All right.
I can't say I'm exactly the target audience for this, but I remember when the manga finished, it was fairly popular for the genre it was in. I mean, that was pretty recent, right? That's still recent, right? I mean, come on, I remember when this was coming out. I mean, how old are kids?
2004 is when I joined the Navy. That's crazy.
Born in that year still. I'm never gonna emotionally recover from this. What's next? Sentenced to be a hero? America? Last year, Cleavertez reawakened my appetite to see more brutal, old-school dark fantasy shows, and thankfully, Sentence to Be a Hero has come along at just the perfect time to satiate it. A world where heroes are actually treated like villains, demon lords aren't fuckable, and pint-sized anime goddesses are weapons of mass destruction, fueled by the power of headpats that can also do this. Bruh. Sometimes you immediately get the vibe about a fantasy show that doesn't just lift off the same fantasy templates so many others fall into. It's got some interesting world mechanics with its hero system. The monster designs aren't the same cookie-cutter creatures you see everywhere. There's a lot of little things, like how they fuse a lot of magic and technology in the devices they use, yet they never explain them. They just show that they exist as a device that seems to be logically functional. Little details like this shows the thought put into the world building. On top of that, it's being directed by the same guy who directed this episode of Mushoku Tensei Season 1, which is one of the best episodes in an amazing looking.
Yeah, this clip made the rounds on Twitter for a while. I've never seen it, obviously, but I've seen this clip. The animation is amazing.
Season, and that insane bar of quality has absolutely transferred over to the hour-long premiere. This is some movie-level production values. So, how's the story itself?
We're going as fast as we can, right, Tatsu?
It's aight. For the insane production values behind it, we have a pretty standard revenge plot about a man who got framed, a protagonist who is angry, and a church who is not the good guys.
All right, well, that's...
No way. It's not bad by itself. I'm just hoping it doesn't...
That's a trope that's never going to stop, even in Western media.
Fall into the same trap of having the hero party being the only competent group of people in the world that hates them. We'll have to see how the story shapes up overall, but it's still probably going to be better than your normal fantasy or isekai show. Did someone say isekai?
Oh. No.
Oh my god, it's like my favorite anime! Yes. Can't be an isekai nowadays without the patented man baby wanting to suckle in his mama's titties, sponsored by Mushoku TV. Sometimes I watch a show I just can't get a read on. On the surface, this is your typical isekai reincarnation slop, but then I'll have these moments of self-aware comedy, or hit me with a scene that has a surprising amount of heart in it that makes me think, wait, is there actually some potential in this? Then the guy just brings out lines like this.
Okay.
And I realize I can't relate to this. I have nothing in common with this man.
No, that's about right.
I have some things in common with this man. It's the age. It's the fucking age again, nothing else.
All
you know,
right.
I don't know how it's taken this long for a dragon to be added to the list of things isekai protagonists have been isekai'd into, but I guess here we are. Bro, it kind of looks like a cross between a Digimon and how Power World would rip off Charizard, but the animation's actually more decent than what I would expect for a show with a concept like this. We got a salaryman who gets isekai'd and immediately becomes an accountant. Alright, I know it sounds like we're running out of ideas at this point, but maybe this isekai is just trying to explore something deeper. I mean, tell me this isn't the ultimate power fantasy of modern work culture. Dude migrates to a foreign land, immediately gets employed, gets promoted, gets paid a fair wage, bangs another dude, gets surprised to be in a workplace where employees get to leave on time, gets respected by his boss, is full-on bareback protein extraction mana transfer. Maybe this could be a commentary into the tough Japanese work culture and a succinct exploration of the current employment landscape. Did he just say he bangs a dude? How's this for a
He did say that.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Noble reincarnation. Well, at least they're self-aware about the target audience of the show. But guys, stop everything for a second, because I got some big news. Another protagonist has been kicked out of the Heroes Party. Shit! Blood's even got the Kirito preset for the full beta experience. But you know, out of all the kicked out of the Heroes Party anime, this one's kind of enjoyable, actually. I don't know, something about the concept of a guy who's queued up as autofill his entire life, reaching his full potential by not filling in from random roles, scratches this part of my brain I didn't know I had. Alright, what's next? Kunon the Sorcerer Can See.
Never heard of it. The young man cannot see.
In anime's continued effort to adapt to its aging core audience, we now have fantasies about people with lower back pain. Surely this can't continue forever, or in a few decades we're going to get things like my Viagra makes me overpowered even at level 1 in the strongest class with the weakest skill. This is actually kind of adorable though. Nice father-daughter vibes, just wholesome vibes all around. And this girl is...
Oh, it says at age 29, by the way. An adventurous daily grind at age 29. They're really going all out on the titles, huh?
The cutest thing you can ask for, and she turns into a succubus at night.
Well, that's...
Who made this?
That's pretty awesome.
Who's responsible for
that's
this?
Not good.
Police! Help!
But hey, she's not the only cute daughter on display this season, as we got the Demon King's daughter is too kind. Let's see what this adorable cinnamon roll gets up to. God damn, they teaching weaves how to do laundry now?
What?
Wait, hold on though. The vibes. This beautiful setting, the way the main girl describes the process so sensually. Why am I low-key getting invested in this?
I'll put each piece in a double mesh. Sorry, we need to read the subtitles.
Damn. This really makes me feel like I'm doing the washing. If watching Beast games isn't dystopian enough for you, then how about a maid-centric death game where the protagonist is trying to survive 99 games out of her own volition? This is basically high elo surfing with a death game twist, but what makes it truly stand out is the director, whose previous work was an absolutely incredibly beautiful and atmospheric series about a guy falling for his stepsister.
Oh,
But
that's
that atmospheric
different.
approach is cranked up even higher here. This feels like a mix of Monogatari, Madoka, and Squid Game. The OST and sound design are immaculate. Gore is replaced with cotton wool, which honestly makes it even more disturbing, as you hear the screams of pain as characters are brutally murdered to the sight of light, fluffy visuals that only serve to dehumanize the characters playing this game. This is one I'm definitely going to continue watching.
Yeah, that looks
and from there,
good.
we have a wholesome romance of a blind girl and her soon-to-be invisible husband, which is just a
What?
totally adorable match made in heaven. A girl who can't see and a guy who can't be seen, which means they just have the most innocent relationship you.
That actually is a really good concept. That is very interesting. There's a lot of good stuff.
Can possibly ask for, because how could she possibly thirst over nothing at all?
You could try it. Well, all right.
I need a moment.
All right.
No, you got this. You're a man. Be a man. Get a hold of yourself. Shut up. I'm cool. We cool? I'm cool. I'm good. I'm
You're
good.
cool.
We're cool. You're the man. Don't forget. You're the man. I am the man.
Yep, you're a man.
All right, I'm good. My Anaka Heart tune, because this season, anime looked at all the romance shows available and said, nah, I got one more in me. This hasn't been the only harem rom-com to come out recently, but I don't know. I got a feeling about this one. Maybe it's the setup, maybe it's the girls, maybe it's the protagonist, but I feel like this is going to be the one. The nisekoi, the quintessential quintuplets of the new generation. I've felt this energy many times before, and it's all too familiar. The calm before the war has started. And you know what? Maybe 10 or so years ago, I'd be right in the trenches fighting, because this would have been my kind of show. But I've done it so many times now that I feel like maybe I'm just getting a bit too old nowadays to get invested in a show like this. It's once again time to enter the holy battleground of wives. I am no god, I am just a mere man, but I'm here to tell you to sell everything and buy into the pink-haired twin-tailed Cinderella.
Yeah, do it.
It's been a rough decade for us, but we are so back because I'm here to tell you, this is it. This is our time. Tsundere supremacy will rise again. I'm calling on all of you for this once-in-a-lifetime generational investment opportunity. We will be the winners. We will be on the right side of history. And at the end of it all, we will be the ones laughing in the face of the crime. You know, I just can't see myself getting as involved as I used to.
All right, well, there you go.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Garnt, for not making me cry this time, or at least tear up. Yeah, the Darwin incident is something I really want to check out. I saw some clips of it. It looks really good. Other than that, I mean, Polar Opposites, that one, that looks really good. Yeah, it's just, I wish I had more time. I wish I was rich. So I could just sit around and watch anime all day like an asshole. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, Garnt. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below. It does help the channel. Makes me feel good. And yeah, I guess that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any recommendations, please put them in the comments. I will get to them eventually. Takes a while these days. But yeah, thanks a lot, and bye.